Alright guys, we're up for review before our budget is finalized for the next year. And I know there's a lot of paperwork and reports to file, but we really need you guys to focus on the field work. I know it's tempting to go through the motions, but it leads to carelessness, which leads to being found out. For example, last week, Greg, you were assigned that cattle mutilation, and Scott, that cow was barely fiddled with, much less mutilated. There's a mutilation checklist, Greg. You can remove organs, drain fluids, chew it all up, spontaneous combustion, remove the genitalia, etc. But what did you do?
Me, I took a hoof, me.
You took some of a hoof. Did you try to drain its fluids?
Me, that's personal.
Look, no rancher is gonna freak out and sell you the family farm because you pedicured one of his cattle. Next time, drain some fluids or at least take its genitalia so we can...
I mean, I asked, but...
I have a question.
Yes, Mr. Grunch.
I've seen this Lonnie Mayo fellow on the TV and local media. A lot of what he's saying is standard 10-4 brigade grade bullshit. But he does have some footage of us, and he has been getting a lot of media attention.
Well, we'll just have to go by his house when he's not there and take the footage and any other evidence he has. Well, it's about time you showed up, Spencer. Team! I want to introduce you to our newest team member, my nephew Spencer. Spence, you're gonna have to show up at the office earlier from now on.
But this is the earliest I've ever showed up anywhere for anything.
Well, you're coming with us to this alleged monster hunter's house to search for evidence. And on the way, Spencer, we're gonna have a long talk about what's expected of you at this office.
Whatevs.
Up early in the morning before the sun comes up. Work hard all day just to try to make a buck. Yeah. City life ain't easy and it sure ain't fair. So tonight we're gonna party like we just don't care. Let me hear you say yeah, it's gonna be alright. Let me hear you say yeah, we're gonna party tonight. Oh, we gonna take him to the country, Rodney. Up early.
Man, I'm telling you, boy, the ties joined together on a national level and caused that pandemic, and they cost Trump the election, and anybody who said something lost their job, comme ça. I even heard you had to quit the real radio station because Bobby Novosad was chasing your little ass around with a vaccine jabber. And I was gonna bring the recording from the trail cam that shows Tata stealing crawfish from Mr. Richard's pond, comme ça. I know we on the radio, but I could have described what you see into the little audience while you watch like that, T. But that Couillon at the Community Media Center crashed my computer.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Lonnie, but we have a caller. Caller, thanks for calling the Planet Truth About Tatais with Mr. Lonnie.
Yeah, my name is John Deku. I live out alone in Youngsville. My daddy left me some land here. It's some of the only land left in Youngsville that's undeveloped. So I've just been sitting on it. But lately things been getting strange in the neighborhood. Weird, and it don't look good. Someone's been playing with the thermostat, moving chairs around, and last night I saw them ghosts.
You mean like Patrick Swayze, Star Wars, or Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo if I had to guess.
Wait a minute. This is a Tatai show. Are ghosts Tatais?
Meware, Chris. Ghosts are a form of Tatai. Mr. Deku, are you Catholic like that?
Oh, I grew up Catholic.
You confirmed?
Yes, sir.
Alright then, call the Presbyterian, get them to send a priest to bless your house, and in the meantime, I'm gonna make a little pass by you and see these ghosts for myself. Me alright, partners. We gotta get out of here, veet. Like walk fat to 10, boy. Well, don't just stand around with your little hands in your pockets. Why me? Why me, Lord? Sorry, sir, but the concept of individuality is foreign to us. We are used to working collectively. Each of us having our individual position and duties confuses us. We require your leadership. Well, do I have to be nice about it? Actually, the voice command control system only allows us to input your commands just like Couillon Quest. So you have to order us with the same language you used on the show. So the only way the shit works is if I'm a loudmouth, casually racist, pompous megalomaniac who threatens to put my foot in your little asses and such? Yes, sir. Alright then, Sha. The first thing we need to do is put your little asses in different colored shirts and give y'all different little jobs and names like that so you're not trying to do the same thing at the same time. We need someone to run the scanner and someone to do space traiteur and those are sciences. So then we'll wear blue, comme ça. Red shirts are space deckhands. They run the teleporter, work the phones and computers, keep the engines running, and act as BBLs. That stands for bodies to block lasers. Now I'm the only one that gets to wear yellow. Me and the flight control officer. But I want him to wear this here Vietnamese rice farmer hat like that.
Yeah, I'm really stretching out the budget on these assignments lately. Scaring someone into selling their property cheap is a lot of labor, so I decided to subcontract these apparitions. These specters here died in the 1930s. They can't grasp the economics of the 2020s, so they've agreed to haunt this house for $50 a week. Bruh, isn't it illegal to hire cheap labor from another plane? They're not illegals, they're ghost workers.
We'll just start from one end of the house to the other. Tear the place apart if you have to.
What are we looking for?
Evidence.
Okay. What's an evidence look like?
Greg, evidence. Evidence of us tatas being real. Photos, videos, hair samples, footprint casts. Remember your training from the Counter Cryptozoological Forensic Seminar. You remember? Miss Barbara teaches it. We had that workshop and we ate that Bigfoot hunter and burned his house down.
That was a workshop? I thought y'all were taking us out to lunch.
Well, we try to make the training fun and all. Spence, what are you doing standing around on your phone? This is work time.
Well, I did what you asked me, so now I'm gonna stand around on my Instagram till you ask me to do something else.
Spencer, you need to take initiative.
Okay, Boomer. Listen, we were taught in school not to just take things. We wait until it's offered to us.
Christ, boy. You can't wait for someone to offer you initiative. That's not how it works. Damn it, Spencer. Put that phone away before I send you on an early lunch. An all-day lunch.
Wait, you can do that? That sounds great.
You're supposed to not want to... Never mind. Tell me, Spencer, what did you find on the computer in the bedroom?
Plenty, mostly nerdy porn, like Star Wars and Star Trek parody porn and like superhero movie parody porn. And there was these movies where these dudes had really huge...
I mean, did you find any evidence of monsters?
I mean, if you would have seen the size of some of these schlongs.
Make sure you don't leave anything behind like your wallet. Hell, if we leave even a hair behind, that old man could prove we exist with today's forensics and all his money.
Well,
What?
some of those nerd porn videos were kind of hot. And it's been a while since I rubbed one out, so there might be a little more than a hair sample in there.
Oh, we gonna take you to the country, Rodney.
Space. It's a big place, Sha. Captain's log. Supplemental. I dropped my first log after I had my coffee while I checked Spacebook. But anyway, we've arrived at Tybodoc 7, a planet ironically similar to my homeworld Earth and the home state of Louisiana. Bring us into synchronous orbit, comme ça, so T-Spec can scan that and see if they got something to eat like that. Mr. Whatever your name is with the Vietnamese rice farmer hat. It's Win, sir. Win? Right now before I break my foot off in your ass, boy. T-Spec with your new Iberia haircut. Scan that planet and see who's there like that and what they got to mange.
I can confirm that it is a Class M planet. The topography and geology are quite similar to your terrain Gulf Coast, while the waters are teeming with small crustaceans, similar to your crawfish. The land masses are basically devoid of land animals, except, of course, the humanoid species that dominates the planet.
Tell me more about them.
Large population, similar to your Earth's. Technology equivalent to 20th century Earth. They seem to have hunted all terrestrial life to extinction, as they have never learned to grow staple crops or master agriculture. Sir, I've been monitoring the emergency services communication systems. It seems there are dozens of large-scale food riots happening throughout the planet.
Man, who told you to do that?
Well, no one, sir. I just took the initiative to...
Bah, I don't know what initiative is, but the next time you take something from me, I'll cut your little hand off like that. Well, alright, Shay. Show me where the most ghost activity happens at your little house, comme ça, and I'm gonna take some readings, me, with this PKG frisometer that I got on my phone. Comme ça.
Well, you can't tell now, but this place used to kind of be a mess. But when I wake up in the morning, I come out here, and all the chairs are tucked under the table. I usually kick off my shoes on the recliner, and when I wake up, they're right next to the door. I hate doing dishes, so I usually let them pile up to about the faucet, but I woke up the other day and they were washed by hand. They didn't even run the dishwasher.
That's drip dry or towel dry?
Towel dry. They even put the towel on the clothesline.
These poltergeists don't seem worth complaining about, no. Do they do anything bad or weird, or do you just pick up after your lazy ass?
I haven't even gotten to the weird stuff yet. Okay, so my doctor said I need to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. So I've been going to fresh pickings on payday. The next morning when I woke up, all my good produce was gone and the pantry was filled with preserves.
This is interesting. Seems like you got some old-fashioned ghosts. Let me ask you, when you cook, do you put the leftovers away or you just pass out drunk? Be honest.
Usually I usually just pass out drunk.
And in the morning, are the leftovers made into some kind of jello mold?
Come to think about it, I left out the spaghetti I made last night and there was some kind of spaghetti mold in the fridge this morning.
I need to take some readings and samples of that spaghetti mold, Mr. Deku.
Alright, Ghost. As soon as that old nosy butt leaves, you're gonna have to get back to haunting that guy. The parish wants to build a new roundabout here, and this guy's not gonna sell for any less than market value. Unless you guys really scare him shitless. Can you do more than just move stuff around?
We only have a Class D Spectre's license. Basic stuff, apparitions. We can interact with objects, but we can't possess the living.
So you're more like the new ghost from Beetlejuice, and less like Beetlejuice himself?
Excuse me, Beetle who?
It's a movie. Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton? Winona Ryder?
Are those actors from the talkie?
Never mind him. Maybe we can arrange some kind of seance. If a psychic invites you in, you can possess the psychic and,
Like Ghosts with Patrick Swayze?
like I was saying, possess the psychic and use him to dispose of the gentleman. Then we could lay the blame on the psychic.
Like The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox?
Look, buddy, we died in the 30s. We don't get any of your movie references.
Well, I'll tell you what. When Mr. Deku goes to bed tonight, get on his Roku and look them up. There's some good horror movies on Netflix that might inspire you too.
You're speaking Greek to me right now.
It's easy. I'll explain it to you. First,
I'll just let Grunch wear himself out trying to explain how to use streaming TV to Ghost from the 30s. I got so frustrated trying to teach my mom how to use Roku to watch Touched by an Angel on Paramount Plus that I rage quit and put my mom in a nursing home instead.
Captain's Log, Episode 2, Act 2. I have just returned from my little away mission to Fad with the leaders of Taibo Dock 7, where I taught them to farm rice and crawfish and make etouffee so they can feed their little starving children. I've had Mr. Mustache and them replicate a bunch of crawfish traps and push boats, which we have distributed to these sad, poor little people so we don't feel so bad about ourselves. I even gave them my secret family recipe for crawfish etouffee. So how'd you like my mom and them's traditional Cajun etouffee recipe?
Well, it is just tomato sauce and cream of mushroom soup.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, y'all look like y'all was enjoying it. That one even ate the paper plate.
I mean, it was pretty good, but we are starving after all. Look, we're real grateful for you teaching us how to farm rice and crawfish, and we did feel foolish not recognizing that we could eat crawfish rather than starve. But I just don't see what's so traditional about condensed soup and canned tomato sauce. You really think your ancestors got off a boat in St. Martinville with a can of cream of mushroom soup? I mean, you could have at least made a little roux, but you probably can't even make a roux, can you? You probably use jar roux, don't you?
Bro, you keep talking like that, and fuck this ship, fuck this planet, fuck this cartoon, bro. We gonna fight. What happened to my little tatai footage you were photoshopping to make it look credible?
Sorry, I never got around to finishing that. Or anything else, for that matter. But I've been busy filling in, filming the city parish council meetings. Things are heating up. You see, there's two big local political movements at the moment, and those are the Save Our Libraries and Make Them Fabulous org of Lafayette and the Youngsville Roundabout Coalition. Recently, those two groups have joined on a proposal to build drive-through libraries inside all the roundabouts in the parish. Can you imagine how efficient drive-through drag queen story time could be? Local literacy rates and cosmetic sales will skyrocket.
The footage, Al.
Sorry, I forgot. I put it on this DVD disc for you. Sadly, it's worse quality than before.
Damn you, Al.
Well, the only way to know for sure is to see what's on that disc. I've been running this office 22 years and we've had 0 incidents of credible evidence. If this old man keeps digging, eventually he'll find something that exposes us, and worse, our long-standing relationship with LCG. I don't know where he's keeping the footage, but we tore that house apart looking for it and came up with nothing. It was a complete waste of time and company resources.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a complete waste of time. While I was searching the bathroom, I decided to trim up my hair with the Manscaping Kit.
Oh no, Greg! Tell me you didn't leave your hair in the sink!
I didn't leave my hair in the sink. Remember when I said I didn't leave my hair in the sink? I lied, me.
Damn it, Greg! I'm gonna have to write you up on a disciplinary. Well, at least, Spencer, you cleaned up the Tatai DNA you left at the computer desk, right?
Oh yeah, I had the feeling that I forgot to do something.
God damn it, Spencer!
Captain, there appears to be a disturbance on the planet's surface.
What kind of disturbance like that, T-Spec, with your new Iberia haircut?
There appears to be food riots, like when we first arrived.
T-Spec, man, no! Man, we spent all day us teaching these little betas, and them Couillons already having food shortages? What, they elect Joe Biden or something in the past 3 days?
Sir, it's not food shortage. I've been monitoring planetary communications. It seems one of the locals made a TikTok of them making your etouffee recipe, and they shared it on Facebook, and the video went pseudo-viral.
Isn't that a good thing? More people know about my mom and them's recipe now.
Yes, but it seems by inspiring a successful video, you've provoked intergalactic space celebrity, social media super chef, the Cajun Space Samurai. He made a video 3 hours ago saying your recipe was garbage and you really aren't Cajun anyway, and the video has already gotten 942 quadrillion views.
Maybe with the monetization from that video alone, he could be feeding 10,000 planets him.
True, but he is a space homan, genetically engineered to take but never give anything back. That aside, it seems like his recipe is conquering the planet, and as of now, 87% of the populace has subscribed to his YouTube page.
Cut damn it, that lame-ass Cajun Space Samurai. Listen, these people was a bunch of betas and feet putans to begin with. I gave them my mama's recipe, they shit on it. Then they gonna jump on some douche Piro Cajun Space Samurai bandwagon. I about had enough of this planet. Mr. Lafayette Hipster Mustache, prepare Cochon torpedoes for a full bombardment of the planet's surface.
But Captain, that will kill the entire population of Tabodak 7. Surely you...
Mr. Mustache, prepare to beam T-Spec to the planet's surface in the event that he doesn't firm his little boosh. Look, if Cajun Space Samurai is so much better than me, let him come save the little asses.
Let me hear you say yeah, we're gonna be alright. Let me hear you say yeah, we're gonna party tonight. Oh, get yourself my boy. We at the bottom